Grandma Roseanne is presenting stuffed peppers. Oh my gosh, they are so delicious, you guys. They have got ground beef and they have got seasonings and they're topped with mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to show you right now how to make them for your family. So come join me. All right, well, oh gosh, as you saw, we are making stuffed peppers today. I love these things, I really do. I love the orange, yellow, and red. I prefer those over the green because I think the green are a little bit more bitter, but use whatever you want. I would love to tell you I grew these. Oh, I didn't. I had to buy them. I did not get one pepper out of my garden this year, not one. So we're going to cut off a portion of the top, but you want to leave as much for the fill as possible. And when you're purchasing them, if you can find the ones that are standing straight up, it makes it much easier, but mine came in a package of 3, so I didn't have many options here. Alrighty. Now, we want to get rid of this stem, but we're going to use this part, but we do want to get rid of the stem. And try to eliminate the stem without breaking this, because we're going to use that too. Other times you have to cut them out. There, well, that one was very nice. Now then, we want to definitely get all the seeds and the veins out of this. And that's very easy to do. And depending on how many peppers you're doing, get a pan that actually is going to like hold them upright. What we're going to do here is spray them liberally inside and out with some olive oil. I have my oven at 400 degrees. And we're just going to make sure those are well coated. Now I'm going to pop them in the oven for about 15 minutes. I don't want them to cook all the way through, but I do want them to soften. So it really depends on the size of your pepper. If it's a really large pepper, it's got a thick shell on it, you might have to go a little bit longer just so it's tender. All right, so I have my pan really hot. I just put a little bit of olive oil in there. And I'm going to start with probably 1 medium-sized onion. I like to season every level, so I'm going to season those onions a little bit. They look dry, so I'm adding a little bit more oil. And then I'm going to add probably like 1 clove of garlic that has been minced. And we're going to let that cook through. And once I can smell the garlic, which only took, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds, I'm going to add 1 pound of ground beef. Now here you can have options too. You can use mild sausage, you can use hot Italian sausage, whatever you like. I just really like it with ground beef. Some salt, maybe a ½ teaspoon, maybe a ¼ teaspoon of pepper, about a ½ teaspoon of garlic powder, and a ½ teaspoon of onion powder. And as this is cooking down, we want to really mince that meat. We don't want big old chunks of it. Our peppers are good, so we need to take those out of the oven. I'm going to let them cool down just a little bit so I can work with them. Now to the center of my pot here, I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, not sauce. And I'm going to let this cook down a little bit. All right, this is looking good. Now I'm going to start with a ½ cup of tomato sauce and see what I think that might look like, or if it needs a little bit more. And now I'm adding 1 cup of cooked rice. Be sure you cook the rice. And I don't know, I thought I said a 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. I put 1/3 of a cup in. I'm going to put another 1/3 in. I put the last 1/3 in, so 1 cup. I want it to have enough moisture so that it doesn't dry out when it's cooking. Now we're just going to let this cook for probably just 5 minutes, just so all of those flavors can be incorporated. But before I even do that, I'm going to give it a taste test to make sure I'm okay on seasoning. Nope. Needs a tad more salt. Tad more pepper. Garlic powder. Oh. And onion powder. That's why it's so important, you guys. Always taste your food as you go. All right, I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit. Our meat is ready. So now what we want to do is you want to get the water out of the center of your peppers. And these are done just perfectly. You see how they're softened, but they're not cooked all the way through. We want to get these little guys out because they have had enough. All right. Now we just fill them. And be generous. Okay, this goes back in the oven for 20 minutes. I have some mozzarella, fresh mozzarella. You can use any cheese you like. If you like cheddar or Parmesan or pepper jack, whatever you like. If I can get the wrapping off of here, I did a good job on the wrapping. Okay, whoops. Now I'm just going to shred some of this. Your cheeses, you're always better off getting the ones that you're going to grate yourself. It takes a little bit of time to do it. I realize that. But when you get the pre-grated, it has a coating on it so that it doesn't stick together. And that really isn't very good for your baking process. But to tell you the truth, when I've been really busy and I'm in a pinch, I've used it too. Now, because I'm trying to make this as neat as I can, I am going to do it this way. All right, we're out of the oven, and don't they look wonderful? Oh, my goodness. All right, so what I have done is I have put the tops on the bottom. They're going to be a little stand, I hope. Okay, we had to do the orange one first. And then the yellow one. And a red one. Yay! All right, now it's time for a taste. And I love the little platform that I gave it because I think that's just cute. You ready? I ask if you're ready as if you're going to be able to eat this. But I am. I will do the taste test for both of us. That's perfect. That cooking time on the shell, on the pepper was perfect. It has consistency, it has a little bit of substance, but it's not raw. It's cooked all the way through. This is absolutely delicious. And hopefully your garden did better than mine, and hopefully you have some peppers that you can do. And oh my gosh, you guys, these freeze really well too. I have to take one more bite just to be sure I'm not leading you down a dark alley. Nope. Really good. So come back whenever you want to cook with me. I love having you. Please subscribe, and if you have some friends you think might enjoy this, send it over to them too. And I will see you on the next video. Hit the like button, hit the bell, and have a wonderful day. Bye.